One of the biggest talkers fueling the outrage is Glenn Beck, who made this infamous charge.
This president, I think, has exposed himself as a guy over and over and over again who has a deep-seated hatred for white people or the white culture. I don't know what it is. This guy is, I believe, a racist.
And Rush Limbaugh was back at it with this.
It's Obama's America, is it not? Obama's America. White kids getting beat up on school buses now. I mean, you put your kids on a school bus, you expect safety, but in Obama's America, the white kids now get beat up with the black kids cheering, yeah, right on, right on, right on, right on.
What Rush and Glenn Beck are doing, that's just race baiting. 100% that's race baiting. But if you take a longer view, what we're seeing now is what we've seen before in American history with Father Coughlin, with William Jennings Bryan, with Andrew Jackson, with Huey Long. It's a populist uprising of mostly rural people who think that the moral backbone of this country comes from people who work with their hands, who are extremely suspicious when you get government power fusing with banking power, which is a lot of what they've seen over the past few weeks. And so they would be upset if Washington merged with Wall Street, the auto industry, the energy sector, the healthcare industry, and if a bunch of what they saw as overeducated people were leading the country. Right. They'd be upset whether it was Hillary, whether it was John Kerry, whether it was Barack Obama, whether it was anybody.
So culturally, that's more powerful than racially.
To me, it's rural, small town versus cosmopolitan big city. And to me, the essence of remaining sane in times like this is not get on either side. Because they're both driving each other nuts.
So that's the same thing that said that John Kerry is French, or that they're sort of elite, you know what I mean?
Right. This is a deep strain in American history, and there's a racial element to it, but I don't think that's the main element.
Yeah, it's anti-elitist, I think, more than racist. But what Glenn Beck and Rush Limbaugh did in those two clips is to empower racists and to legitimize them. And so that's the shame and horror of what they're doing.